There you can see Prime Minister Modi has arrived for his 3-day visit to Poland and Ukraine. This is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Poland in over 4 decades, and trade, defense, healthcare are all on the agenda. The Prime Minister's visit is to strengthen ties with EU. Before leaving, the Prime Minister had said that Poland is one of the most important economic partners for India in Ukraine. The Prime Minister will also be interacting with the Indian diaspora, which is something of a trademark whenever he goes on these foreign visits. So the Prime Minister there arriving in Poland, and he said before his departure that my visit to Poland comes as we mark 70 years of our diplomatic relations. Poland is a key economic partner in Central Europe. Our mutual commitment to democracy, pluralism further reinforces our relationship, and how he looks forward to meeting Prime Minister Tusk and President Duda to further advance our partnership. NDTV's Vishnu Shom sent us this report from there.
Well, the arrival of the Prime Minister in Warsaw is very, very important. It marks a real effort by India to step up the relationship with Warsaw. It's an old historic relationship. Relations between the two countries established decades back, but even before that, Indian and Polish soldiers fought together in some of the greatest battles of the Second World War. For example, the Battle of Monte Cassino in Italy. In fact, at a memorial in Warsaw, the Prime Minister will be laying a wreath over there. There were 6,000 odd Polish women and children who took refuge in India during the Second World War. The Prime Minister will be looking to engage with the President of Poland, also the Prime Minister, his counterpart, to take this relationship forward. But what a lot of people are talking about, and perhaps rightly so, is the subsequent visit of the Prime Minister to Ukraine, to Kyiv, where I am reporting at this stage. It is a very important visit, one where India will once again assert that the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of nations needs to be protected, needs to be ensured. Will there be an out-of-the-box solution that India can offer? Because neither Ukraine nor Russia at this juncture appear to be anywhere close to coming up with any sort of solution which might result in the war over here coming to an end. It's been more than 900 days since the war came to an began, and that really is the concern. 900 days since the war began. When will it come to an end? Behind me you see the pretty streets of Kyiv, but I can tell you that as we came in over here by train today, don't let these pictures, this video mislead you. There were air raid sirens. There is a huge air defense shield which exists over here. To the north of Kyiv, well to the north, is where Ukrainian forces have made a massive incursion into Russia in the Kursk region. That is the first incursion into Russia since the Second World War. On the east, in the Lugansk and Donetsk region, Ukrainian forces find themselves with a lot of problems at a time when Russian forces have been coming on making inroads westwards. In the south, Ukrainians have made progress. They've been hitting targets in Crimea, which used to be a part of Ukraine a decade or so back. And of course, drones being used by Ukraine to take out Russian warships in the Black Sea have made this once be very much in favor of Ukraine in terms of area domination. Most Russian warships are back in port. The Prime Minister will be asserting India's independent foreign policy. We are very close friends with Russia. We are very close friends with Ukraine as well. He is over here at the invitation of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. What really results, what really takes the relationship forward, that's something that we really need to see. But it's an important visit by a leader of the global south. Whether this actually results in something substantive to put an end to this war is something that we'll have to wait and see.